Hello everyone, this is Govind Krishna and let me welcome you to yet another exciting episode of your very own, very favorite auto show in Rosebowl, Green Signal. Alright, this is the last stage of 2014. We are reaching the year end. It's festival season, it's Christmas time. So every other car manufacturer is showering discounts and offers upon their customers. So this is the right time for you to grab your favorite offer. Well, in today's episode of Green Signal, we will have a lot of news from around the globe in the car world and the bike world. Plus, we'll have a detailed report about the new hero bike, the Hero Karizma Z Amma, the superbike. Rolls-Royce, the world's most premium car manufacturer, has launched their Ghost series, the Rolls-Royce Ghost Series 2 in India for a whopping 4.5 crores. But have been drooling over supercars manufactured by Italian, German, British and American car manufacturers, but all that's going to change with the DC Avanti, yes, India's first true sports car that's going to be launched in 2015. The DC Avanti is a mid-engine sports car. To begin with, the Avanti is really big at a length of 4,550 mm, 1,965 mm wide and 1,200 mm in height. The chassis is a box section space frame which has been overbuilt to help handle better on Indian roads. The body of the car uses carbon fiber in many parts which have been crafted in-house, which is placed on top of the chassis. Between the rear back and the rear wheels is a mid-mounted 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine which makes 248 bhp and 24.6 kg of torque. Helping put all the power to the road are 20-inch wheels with 255 by 35 tires mounted on the front and 295 by 30 tires mounted on the rear. A 6-speed manual gearbox comes as standard on the car. As for the interiors, the Avanti gets a 3-spoke steering wheel, hooded dials, a center console with stack screens, chrome surrounds and body-colored separators. It also comes with a touchscreen infotainment system and soft touch buttons for the air conditioning system. The final car is expected to come with a digital instrument panel and few new bits in the center console too. Audi has launched the much-awaited Audi Cabriolet in India, and this will be pricier than its sedan counterpart because it's completely imported from abroad. Cabriolet carries a higher price tag than its sedan counterpart because it will be fully imported by Audi as a CBU. This soft-top iteration of the A3 was first showcased at the New Delhi Auto Expo 2014. In terms of design, the Cabriolet looks pretty similar to the sedan. The fabric roof of the two-door, four-seater can be retracted in less than 18 seconds until speeds of up to 50 km per hour. It retains the bike xenon headlamps with daytime running LEDs and LED tail lamps. The cabin is similar to the sedan model and features the equipment too are similar to those found in the A3 sedan. Mechanically, the A3 Cabriolet drops the diesel engine and comes with the petrol option only. Power comes from the 177 bhp 1.8 litre TFSI engine mated to a 7-speed S-tronic dual-clutch automatic gearbox. If you ask me what my favorite car is, I would definitely say it's the Porsche Cayenne. Well, the Porsche Cayenne has launched their facelifted Cayenne for rupees 1.04 crores in India. The facelifted version of the Porsche's SUV gets design changes, more standard equipment and a couple of mechanical tweaks. Cosmetic changes include revised bumpers, redesigned head and tail lights, new air inlets up front and new exhaust tailpipes. On the inside too, the 918 type steering wheel is new. There is a new Sport Plus driving mode and the space in the rear has also been improved. Standard equipment and features include bike xenon headlamps, automatic boot lid, 4-zone automatic climate control, panoramic sunroof, paddle shifters for the automatic transmission and Porsche's air suspension. The Cayenne diesel is powered by a 241.7 bhp 3-litre V6 while the Cayenne S diesel gets a 4.2-litre V8 that makes 380 bhp. Moving on to the petrol engines, the Cayenne S gets the 414 bhp 3.6-litre V6 that also powers the Macan. It replaces the naturally aspirated 4.8-litre V8 petrol. The flagship Cayenne Turbo continues with the 4.8-litre V8 that makes a whooping 513 bhp. BMW has launched two more performance-oriented cars in India, the M3 and M4 sedan. These are the 3 Series sedans which are tuned into the performance version. These are from the M division of BMW. The cars are launched at a price of rupees 1.19 and 1.21 crores in India. Close on the heels of the new M5, BMW has now launched two more performance-focused models in India, the M3 and M4. The cars are M division versions of the 3 Series sedan and are priced at rupees 1.19 crore and rupees 1.21 crore, both prices ex-showroom respectively. The highlight of the two new M's is the new engine, the powerful yet efficient 3-litre 6-cylinder twin-turbo petrol engine that develops 425 bhp and 56.1 kg of torque. All this power is sent to the rear wheels via a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic gearbox. Both cars sprint from 0 to 100 km in a little over 4 seconds, which is claimed, before going on to an electronically limited top speed of 250 km per hour. Thanks to abundant use of light-weightening materials, both cars weigh less than 1,500 kilograms. This not only helps performance but also fuel efficiency, which is up by a claimed 25%. The cabins have been slightly tweaked from the standard 3 Series on both cars. On the electronics front, they get track-inspired systems like dynamic stability control, stability clutch control, 3 driving modes, Comfort Sport and Sport Plus, and launch control function. Apart from the slightly different nomenclature, both cars are pretty similar to each other, the M3 being a sedan and M4 a lower slung coupe. time for a detailed review about the Hero ZMR or the ZMR. Well, ZMR means extra fairing, extra power and styling for people who expect something more from Hero MotoCorp. It's a very long bike from its profile. Well, it's so long that it can give the cars a run for their money. The huge front and the slim back doesn't go hand in hand, but still it's somewhat weirdly beautiful. High up with the bars way down, making your back and wrist endure all the pain. The bike was extremely comfortable and was a sports tourer, but frankly those days are gone. The seats are well padded and are good on length but not breadth. Big riders are already warned this is not a comfortable motorcycle for you. The committed riding position robs it of comfort, but on the flip side, it makes you feel that you are riding a big bike like any other bike in this segment. Rear set foot pegs are a standard norm on these bikes and your knees lock in with the slim fuel tank easily. The pillion seat is more comfortable thanks to split arrangement, and split grab handles help him or her to grip onto something. Mirrors are huge and give good visibility of what's behind. However, be careful in stop-go traffic as it is bound to scrape at a moment's notice. In the form of written messages for the safety of the rider, the cluster of ZMR tells you side stand indicator warning and to fasten your helmet strap. Meanwhile, you get engine warning light, high beam indicator, while the neutral shift light takes time to pop up on the screen once you shift into neutral. You get 2 trip meters, clock and an average fuel consumption display which is constantly changing to tell you the current kilometer per liter at your riding speed. You get a speedo error-free cluster, V-box and cluster numbers are ditto same. The digital tachometer just about satisfies your need and greed and does the job quite well. Like any Honda bike switchgear, the one on the ZMR is more than a decade old and does not have an engine kill switch. No bump in power would have been appreciated, but the kill switch is now the need of the day in the year 2014. Speaking about the performance front, the Hero ZMR uses the same 223cc engine that the old bike used, but this time it has more horsepower. Hero isn't saying how they increase the power, but it's seriously a powerful machine than before. Takes 11.26 seconds, which is faster by 1.7 seconds than the older version we had in our long-term garage. All numbers are V-box verified with a 70 kg rider on board. First gear maxes out at 37 km per hour, second at 67 km per hour, third at 91 km per hour, fourth 114 km per hour and fifth takes it all the way to 135 km per hour. The Karizma ZMR starts feeling very sluggish post 110 km per hour, and ducking down makes a huge difference in reaching the top speed. The chassis of the Karizma ZMR also remains the same single down-tube diamond frame which has been there since day one. There are no changes to the underpinnings or suspension damping either. Suspension on the front in typical Honda fashion remains lifeless and offers no communication or feedback whatsoever. The steering is light and the turn-in is crisp but not superlative as the competition. The long wheelbase and heavy curb weight does not make it fun to throw the ZMR around tight corners. You end up feeling the weight at the limit due to the softer suspension setup despite the spring numbers indicating that it is on the stiffer setting. After running around for years with color and paint updates, finally Hero Karizma is getting a proper update or a proper upgrade in terms of, after years of running around with paint and sticker updates, the Hero Karizma is finally getting a proper upgrade in terms of power. This is a good news for the Karizma fans because this is happening after almost a decade. But seriously speaking, this has happened at a time when the competition has gone several notch up. But still, if you are a Karizma fan, then this is definitely the bike for you. Well, as we have started, still I'm saying the same thing. The dealers, the manufacturers, everyone who is related to cars, who is selling cars, are showering offers and discounts upon the customers. So this is the right time to buy your dream car. Well, with that, let me wind up this week's episode of Green Signal. Next week, same time, I'll meet you guys with a lot of hot updates. Till then, this is Govind Krishna signing off.